It's been what? How long has it been since you've been on the gig? Almost a year and some change at
Um,
Netflix.
yeah, I think it's been a year and a half, year and a half.
Okay.
So 18 months or so.
Okay. And I'm looking at you and I know that you get up at the crack of dawn because this is worldwide. There's always something going on. You could start a meeting at 3, you could start a meeting at 5, but you have to start your day
Yeah,
early. And
that's
you
right.
take it into the night.
Hmm.
Where do you get this crazy amount of energy?
Well, some of it I think is practical, and some is of it is like I don't know, it's like the stuff that is magical. The
Hmm.
practical stuff is that I like to sleep. I'm playing about my sleep. Okay. Like, folks are always like, oh, well, when do you sleep? It's like the number one question I get. I'm like,
Mhm.
at 9 o'clock. I don't play
Yeah.
around. I'm not
I
playing
have
with
to
you.
interject.
I'm not gonna
I
play with you.
literally could be at her house. We could be watching TV. You
Look,
start easing in on 9 p.m. She's
that's
snoozing.
I'm out. Okay. I'm not playing with you with my sleep. Because I know what it takes. I know what it takes for me to be at my best. And I can't do it on 4 hours and 5 hours. The people who say that they do that, God bless them. It's not me. So
Mm-hmm.
I need my 8 hours and I need my beauty sleep. And I need to feel fully recharged when I wake up and go into it every day. So that's the first. But then, secondly, like the magical part is that I really love this. This is
Mm-hmm.
not a game to me. Like I eat, sleep, breathe, dream this all the time. And so the energy comes from wanting it. Nothing has changed from when I was 24 and like chasing it. Sometimes I sit back and I'm like, oh, damn, like I used to pray to be in this seat. I used to wish that people would turn around and be like, look at her. Like, how did she do that? I used to want that so much. And now I have it and I want more. And so
Mm.
nothing has changed for me. And so that hunger, that desire, the obsession with this, yeah, the same thing. Nothing changed.
People will tell you that the obsession for more and wanting more isn't always good, and you say what to them?
I say they're lying.
Mm.
They're
Uh-huh.
lying. Because the thing is
Because they
that,
want it
like,
too.
of course they want it to. The thing is that they want different. And so that is okay. We don't have to want the same more. But you can't discount my desire to have more because it's not the same as yours. Yes,
Mm.
some people want more vacation. They want more time to golf. I don't want that. I want more awards. I want
Mm.
more titles. I want a bigger legacy. Like I want other things. And so that desire is not minimized because somebody else doesn't want the same more. We all want more. We want more
Mhm.
days, want more hours, want more love. But you can't say that your desire for more is greater than my desire for more.
You say that with such conviction, and I know you believe it. And I know that I said to you in a text, I want to talk about how you normalize different. And what I mean by normalizing different is you have me thinking, well, shit, ain't nothing wrong with wanting more. Well, be unapologetic about wanting more and more power and more
Mhm.
access and more
Yeah.
resources. Mm, there is actually nothing wrong with saying that, but 99.9% of us, especially as women, are afraid to say that.
Oof, I know.
How the
Yeah.
hell are you normalizing the different and making me think, well, shit, am I crazy? You know what I mean?
Well, because we're told that we're not supposed to want more. That that humility is the the goal. The thing that makes us more likable because somehow we pretend as if the thing that we got is so easy to come by. I will let you know right now. The reason why I'm so unapologetic about my ambition and the things I want and the triumphs I've had is because it took every single last shred of grace and grit for me to get it. So why would I pretend as if that shit was easy?
Mm,
That to make somebody else feel comfortable with it?
mm,
Nah, man. Everything had these nails in them. And so, like, why would I sit back and pretend like, oh, no, it was no big deal? No, it was a big fucking deal. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. It was not easy. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like it was so that you can what? Think that like this is just rolled off my back? No, come on. It took a lot. And so yeah, I'm proud of my ambition
Yeah.
because it got me here and it will get me further. It'll get me further
Yeah.
than everybody else that I left behind the dust.
You said two things. It took every bit of grace and grit that you had, correct? But then you also said, why should and I'm making sure that I'm just going to paraphrase, why should
Mhm.
I make you feel comfortable with my hard work and success?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell's that? Where'd you get
You know
that?
what? You know what? Because people feel bad about it. I think there's this weird guilt that people feel, and I'm saying people as in like all people, it doesn't matter race or ethnicity or
I
religion or
agree.
any of
I
that.
agree.
The people feel the guilt. They know that it's harder for us. They don't want to acknowledge it. They want us to pretend as if it is easy so they feel comfortable. No, I'm going to let you know this shit was hard. It was hard and it's your fault.
Whoa.
And so you should know that I'm not sitting here looking this good and this calm because you made it easy for me. You didn't. And so you should know that. So why should I hide it?
Because the shit ain't easy, excuse my French. And by the way, your friend, your
Mm.
dear, dear friend,
Dear friend.
I I when I tell you, I try to make people feel comfortable without going hard in the paint, and then when I do go hard in the paint, I feel bad about it.
Oh,
What
I
kinda
know.
what is this
No,
backward ass philosophy that the
tell
world
me,
has that you don't?
girl, because they have ingrained in us that we're not supposed to make them feel bad for the things that they made us feel bad. How is that even fair? You know what I
Why are
mean?
you
So it's
it's
like
not even
it's not. I should make you feel comfortable for the ways you made me feel uncomfortable. What kind of shit is that? No, I it took hard work for me to get here, and it is your fault. And I'm sitting here anyway, despite what you put in my way. And so, yeah, I'm a boast about it because my road was a lot tougher. Yeah, and you should feel guilty about that.
because they don't know it's even guilt though, and by they I mean
Yeah,
whomever is hating on us. They don't even know the reason why they feel whatever
you know,
animosity they may feel towards us, but
yeah,
it doesn't translate into the real transparent feeling of you feel shitty because you made it so hard for me to be here, and you're still while I'm here currently winning, you're still trying to make it hard for me.
yes, yes. And you're still trying to make me feel bad about showing you how hard it was for me to get here. Nah, I'm not letting it off that easy. Uh-uh. No, no, no. Because the thing is that like my celebration is actually the only thing that keeps me afloat.
Mm.
So through
Celebrating
all of
yourself
that,
keeps you
yeah,
afloat.
yeah. Because like who else gonna do it?
Nobody.
There all been all these obstacles in my way, all of this degradation in my way, all of this like gaslighting in my way. If I hadn't celebrated myself consistently, I wouldn't know my greatness. Because who was gonna tell me?
Do you
And so now it's a habit.
But you do it so effortlessly, and when you get pushback from whomever, past
Yeah,
employers,
yeah,
colleagues, does that ever get to you? I mean, I don't care.
yeah.
I feel like the strongest people in the world can say it doesn't bother me. It affects
Oh, of course.
something. It bothers you in some way, right?
Of course, yeah, yeah. And I think it also just look, it can't just it's not just one blanket feeling, right? Because some of the criticism or some of the pushback pushes me forward. Some of it does make me want to lay down
Mm,
and not get up.
yeah.
Some of it makes me question myself, and then I'm wondering like, oh, maybe I should pay attention to that little thing because maybe there's a nugget of truth in there. So then it makes me better. So not all the criticism is the same, but I do analyze it. I never throw it away. I never just like dismiss it. After I look at it, I'm just like, now why would they say something like that? And I'm like, oh, because they're a hater. Okay, then I can dismiss it. you
Mhm.
know? But some things you do need to let them in. The real talent though is letting it in, but not letting it stay.